Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Today's matchup, a battle in the old North State, a contest between a pair of teams from the state of North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Mountaineers will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the East Carolina Pirates offense takes the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Slithers into space. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Working the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Throwing right. That's caught. It's Connor. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Hauser. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Appalachian State's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him at man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now, coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Connor. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost to fire on second down. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is such great discipline by this defense. Bootleg is misdirection, right? Like showing something going the other way, roll the quarterback out. But when you read it and you see it and you don't bite on the other direction, you can make big plays, and the defense comes up with the big sack.
The Pirates line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. To the air, it's Swan. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Mountaineers look to do some damage in the red zone. On the run, it's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quick spin on the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Hairston. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Back to throw, it's Swan. Here comes the heat. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamlet. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanchez. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line...
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Swan. Got him downfield. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Hairston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Dozier. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
There he goes. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look at it, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Pulls it in, it's Montgomery. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, it's a first down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
All right, 4th quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now at quarterback and wide receiver. You're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick, and that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Pirates have taken it inside the 20. Looking for a man, it's Hauser. Steps away to find some room. Turning it on! Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Fires into the end zone. And the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Under fire. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Clark. Touchdown ECU! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker.
To the air, it's Swan. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They move on top here in the 4th.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, they blocked the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. On the move, it's Montgomery. Picks up the first down. It's a seam wide open. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Swan. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Hamlet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. The short hands, it's Alexander. Only a pickup of 4, but at least he got the clock stopped here late. They'll move the tight end. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Greer. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Here's a heat. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them,